So I'm curious how you see that playing out, and do you think that maybe some guys that haven't done it so much in the past might try it now?
Yeah, we might get, exhibition games, we'll probably see a couple of different guys doing it, but again, Trocheck kills penalties. The guy that we, a new guy, Carpenter, like you talked about, Kreider's advantage yet. So there's lots of guys. We're not worried about our penalty killing one bit.
Last year, I remember during training camp, you had Kako and I think Lafreniere try it a little bit.
Yeah, you might see that. Yeah, you'll probably see that. Yeah,
That's,
we're definitely thinking about that.
And I would think you would see that as an important step in their development as well as worrying about the goals and all that.
Yeah, no, I mean, we always talk about being 200-foot players, and, Capo's a very good, responsible defensive player. Laffy started playing a lot better the second half of last year, so, yeah, no, we don't see any issues with that, and with their speed and talent, We'll see where we go.
Hayek had such a strange year last year, being healthy, not really being able to crack the lineup regularly. Now he's skating with Schneider, and he clearly has an opportunity here with the guys you have. Is it kind of a clean slate with him to start?
Who'd you say? So?
Hayek?
Oh, yes, yeah. No, definitely. I mean, he came into camp, he's in outstanding shape, he's a good person. Again, last year wasn't a perfect year for him, obviously, with not having any injuries, not getting much of an opportunity to play. But he's a good personality, he's coming in with character, and he's getting the chance. He's got a good opportunity to play on our hockey team and play a lot of minutes. And we like the guy, it's just that everything went real well for us last year, and he didn't get an opportunity to play much.
What does he do well that you like? What does he do so well?
Well, he skates well, he looks strong, I mean, he looks more confident this year. I think it was, honestly, if you look at stuff that he didn't like, you'd probably say he looked like he lacked a little bit of confidence that time. I don't see that this camp. He's come in here, been from day one, he looks strong, he looks good, he tested really well. So everything's good. I mean, everything's leading to this guy being a good player on our hockey team. And again, we'll see what happens when it all boils down to it, because there's some guys battling for that spot, obviously, but he's looked really good.
How did you see him handle that depth role?
It had to be real tough on him. I mean, a guy comes in all the time and saying, am I going to get a chance, am I going to get an opportunity? And like I said, we liked the kid. There was nothing wrong with the kid. There was nothing wrong with the kid's game. It's just everything was rolling pretty good for us last year, so he didn't give much of an opportunity. And, we're here to win hockey games. We developed a good young team, and we at the second half of last year, I think we really took another step, thinking we could win a lot of hockey games, and we did. So we went out and we weren't developing anymore. We were trying to play hockey and win hockey games, and that's what happens. And again, everybody played well ahead of him, and it wasn't nothing to do with the kid's game himself. So, and again, he wants to be a good player. He re-signed with us because he knows there's an opportunity there. He wants to bring his game and play his best game, and we're looking forward to that.
What have you seen from the relationship between Panarin and Trocheck 2 days in?
Yeah, no, I mean, they're chatting a lot. They're having fun out there. I know that, and they're talking a lot to Krabby too. They wanna put something together there, and I love the way they're working hard. Like, well, Trocheck's a hard worker. He's been known for that all his whole career. He's always in good top shape, and Panarin out there is having fun. So he's enjoying it. He's got good jump in his step and working his tail off.
Another young defenseman, Braden Schneider. We talked about him a little bit the other day, but I was talking to him today. He said he's staying in a hotel until he finds out if he makes the team.
He should be. That's a good attitude to
have.
have.
I was going to ask you, what do you think about that? What does that say about him that he has that?
No, we knew that. I mean, when they drafted him, they knew he was a good character kid. I've heard nothing but positive things. Even when he wasn't playing with us, when he was in Hartford last year, for the first half of last year, he wasn't bitching about not being up here. He was playing good down there, getting a good lesson from Steve Smith and the coaching staff down there. So it was excellent. And that's what type of kid he is. He's not taking nothing for granted. He wants to play well and play hard.
With Ryan Reeves, he played a lot for you last year, and toward the end, I don't know, in the playoffs, maybe he wasn't in the lineup every night. What do you see for him, for this year? Now that you're in a different place now.
Yeah, no, he's an important player for our hockey team. He's going to play.
Yeah.
Unless he proves to be he can't play or doesn't look good, he's going to play. He's an important guy for our group. He's done a real good job for our group, and again, I'm not going to say he's playing every night. I don't know if Panarin's going to play, but who knows? So you make your lineup, but when we make our lineup and look at our team in the summertime, he's an important guy for us.
He's obviously didn't score a lot of goals for you. So
no, he's not going to score a lot this year either.
Yeah, but what is it that you need? That he gives you that you need?
Yeah, you not asking me that question,
I
seriously.
just need for you to
Put it in words.
put it in words for me, so,
So it takes up 20.
so I don't have to use my own words. I'd
Colin's
rather-
struggling on day 2.
Yeah, we need him to play hard-nosed hockey, make people pay attention when he's on the
All
ice.
right.
Excellent, way to finish.
There you go. With Keandre, obviously he took massive strides last season. What do you feel like is the next step?
Yeah, another same thing. Like, he's a bigger, stronger kid. He's the same as, we talk about Laffy and Phil and those guys. They're young players. They played really well last year. And, let's go to that next step. They're good young hockey players. Can they be, what do you call it, the next step? A star, superstar? I don't know. But he's got a chance to be a hell of a hockey player. And I think you guys all seen that last year.
Did you see, I know you spoke highly of him all season, Mika's of Enerton, but did you see a step from him in the playoffs?
Yeah, I think he once he got out of the way that, he played against the best player in the world, against Sidney Crosby, and then he decided it wasn't working. We're down 3-1, and he decided, I'm going to play my game, not worry about who I'm playing against, and he started to play real well. And from that point on, he was awesome. Mika shows too much respect sometimes to people, and he forgets about how good he is. So that's what and I think that's what the biggest step for him last year was, knowing how good and important he was to our team.
Yeah, as far as 200-foot players and what you saw from him over the course of the season, your first year with him, what did you learn about him? Did anything surprise you about the way he plays?
Not really. I mean, I knew he was a good player before I got here. Was he a little bit better than everything? Probably he was a little bit better than everything that I thought he was, but still a real good player. And again, he's taken another step like our other players. I mean, when you got a good team and you got good players surrounded with you, it makes you a better player, and I think that's what he does. He makes Chris Kreider a better player. He makes his line mates better players, and he plays a game that coaches want.
Just to follow up on that, when you're the number 1 center on a good team, there's probably a little swagger, and you're sounding like maybe he could do with a little bit more of that.
Yeah.
Kind of in his personality.
Well, there's no doubt. I mean, like I said, you play against the best player in the world, Sidney Crosby, and some of those guys, and you show respect for them and all that, but I think Mika showed a little bit too much respect early in the series, and of course, Sidney hurt in Game 5, which was huge for, their team, and it definitely helped their team when he's not playing against us, but Mika just took his game from a different level at that point on, and I think it was just a matter of him going out and playing his game and knowing how good he is. So nothing against who he's playing against, but we need him thinking, I'm the best center in the league and I'm going to play a 200-foot game and do what I do. And that's what he done for our team last year.
He's just a nice guy.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you got to be a bit of a.
Yeah.